Number 10, Denmark. The purchasing power of an average Danish citizen is $58,962. Denmark is frequently ranked as the world's happiest country and has a minimum wealth gap between the rich and the poor. It has an internationally competitive service-based economy. So, Denmark was much less affected by the COVID-19 pandemic as compared to other countries. It has a population of 5.8 million people. Number 9, Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a former British colony and is a special administrative region of China. It has a population of 7.5 million people, and average purchasing power is $59,519. The country has gained a lot of wealth by decreasing taxes for businesses and by re-exporting goods between China and the whole world. It has a strong banking sector which provides a boost to its economy. The region has a widening wealth inequality gap with 1 in every 5 of its residents living below the poverty line. Number 8, Brunei Darussalam. Brunei has a population of about 450,000 individuals and an average purchasing power of $62,371. The Sultan of Brunei held the title of the richest monarch for many years. The country has an enormous source of income from its oil and gas sector. Although the country has suffered from a decline in oil prices, as a whole, the people of this country enjoy a number of facilities provided by the state. According to an estimate, about 40% individuals earn way less than $1,000 a month. Number 7, United States. The United States has a population of about 333 million with an average purchasing power of $63,415. The country suffered greatly from the COVID-19 pandemic and decline in oil prices. Although the wealth of its top 700 billionaires increased by almost 55% during the pandemic, the middle and lower classes suffered a lot due to job losses and medical bills. Number 6, Norway. Norway has a population of about 5.4 million and has an average purchasing power of $65,800. The country is the largest producer of oil in Europe. The decline in oil prices during the pandemic impacted the economy heavily with a 2.9% decline in its GDP growth rate. Number 5, Switzerland. Switzerland has a population of about 8.6 million with an average purchasing power of $72,873. It exports high-value goods such as the Swiss knife, Rolex, and white chocolate. The country relies heavily on its banking sector, insurance services, and tourism. Due to increasing pressure by the outside world on its banking sector, the country has slipped down on this list a few positions. Switzerland is one of the most attractive tax havens for rich people around the world due to its neutrality and stable internal politics. It has the highest millionaire density as about 11% of its citizens are millionaires. Number 4, Qatar. Qatar has a population of 2.8 million and the average purchasing power around $93,508. Only 12% of the residents are Qatari nationals. The most important source of revenue for the country is oil and gas. But due to a significant drop in oil prices, the GDP contracted by about 2.6% in 2020. Qatar will host the FIFA World Cup 2022. Number 3, Ireland. Ireland has a population of around 4.9 million people and an average purchasing power of $94,391. The country has a widening income inequality gap, with the top 20% individuals earning 5 times more than the lowest 20%. Number 2, Singapore. Singapore has a population of 5.8 million and an average purchasing power of $97,056. Singapore is one of the vital tax havens for the wealthy people around the world. The country has a large corporate and finance sector. It competes with Hong Kong in re-exporting goods and in value addition. In 2020, the GDP contracted almost 5.4%, pushing the country into an economic turmoil. Number 1, Luxembourg. Luxembourg has a population of only 625,000, but an average purchasing power of $118,001. It is a famous tourist hotspot as well as a tax haven. Offshore companies are also an important aspect of the country. The country is the only one which has GDP PPP of more than $100,000.